Good morning. What is your greatest treasure? Of course, since I'm asking the question, I know you'll answer it with something spiritual like grace or forgiveness or peace or Jesus, etc. These are answers one gives when the pastor is asking the question. But what if somebody else should ask the question? I'm not trying to question your sincerity. What I would like us to think about this morning is this question. When people look at our lives, what do they see us treasure? Not what do we say we treasure, but what do they see us treasure? If we spend all of our times working or fishing or involved in some type of leisure or in a hobby or gathering things or money, they're going to assume that these things are what we treasure in our lives. Again, don't get me wrong. Working, fishing, leisure, all of our hobbies, even money, these are good things, but they're not the best thing. What is the best thing? What is the best treasure? Listen once again to the song that Kathy sang this past weekend. Here is verse 2 of Every Promise.
When I stumble and I sin, condemnation pressing in, I will stand on every promise of your word. You are faithful to forgive, but in freedom I might live. So I stand on every promise of your word. You to innocence restore, you remember sins no more. So I stand on every promise of your word.
So I'll stand on every promise of your word, not on anything else. Every earthly treasure is nothing but sinking sand. It's a temporary gift, but it will always end. It will always disappoint us. Jesus and his forgiveness stands as the greatest treasure of our lives. That is why we want to worship our Lord. We worship because he has given us the greatest foundation, the rock of his grace. On this promise of his word, we stand. Tomorrow is the ascension of our Lord. 40 days after Jesus rose from the dead, he ascended into heaven. Brian and I are preparing a small worship service for tomorrow, about 15 minutes. Please make sure you take time to worship using the video we will provide. This weekend we are resuming our in-person worship services. Today you should be receiving a congregational letter via regular mail. You can go to our website, redeemertomahawk.org, and register. Scroll down and you will see the registration form. Right now, we have 37 people registered for 5 p.m. on Saturday. We have 41 people registered for Sunday at 8 a.m., so that's getting very close to our 50 number mark. And 9:45 has 17 people registered. Not sure if we're going to need to add another worship service. We'll see how registration goes. Please register by tonight, so I would need to know if we should schedule some more services. So register today at redeemertomahawk.org. Now, brothers and sisters, it's time to get into our reading from the book of Acts. As we continue to walk through these days and see the Apostle Paul as he is now going on trial for preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ and will soon make his trip to Rome. Let's be encouraged that despite everything that goes on, the preaching of the gospel will continue. That is the Lord's promise, and we can stand on that promise. God's blessings. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.